What up, what up, what up, everybody? It's your boy, Osama in the house, coming at you with another video. This video is titled, Be Yourself or Die Trying. Just like Get Rich or Die Trying, like my boy 50 Cent said. But in this case, we're trying to be ourselves or die trying. I'd rather be myself and die trying. So let's get into the topic. By trying to imitate someone outside of ourselves, we're actually causing ourselves to self-destruct. Like, we are literally trying to go out there and we are trying to get like attributes and characteristics that are not innate within you in the first place. I'm talking about birth characteristics. Like, sure, you can be an introvert, you can practice being an extrovert, but that's an innate attribute. It's not a bad thing, but the thing is, an introvert would see an extrovert and he would see an extrovert laughing, enjoying his time. Oh man, I want to be just like that too. So let me just practice being an extrovert and let me abandon being an introvert. But actually, being an introvert is a very, very powerful state. Being an extrovert means that you are technically being influenced very often by the people around you. Now, you have to be a very strongly minded person for that not to happen. Maybe you are. I don't know that. But for me personally, I'm an introvert. I hang around by myself. I come up with video talks by myself. I don't need anybody to tell me what, where, when, why, how. I come up with that on my own. Simply just by being on my own. Just hermit lifestyle, baby. So anyway, very important. Be yourself. Nothing outside of yourself. The second is, when you don't know yourself, you will feel like you are lost in darkness. How many 18, 21, 19, 21-year-olds have that feeling? How many of us keep going outside of ourselves in order to gain pleasure, a want, a desire? None of that is being of assistance to us in the first place, brothers and sisters. Like, that's like telling me, like, if you're born black, you'd want to be white. Like, this life is about acceptance, guys. You have to accept the world that you are born with. Like, the politics is getting ridiculous, but I'm getting a little bit off point, but I just want to talk about this because soon there'll be people talking about being a transracial. We'll have people like talking about, oh, I don't identify with being black. Actually, I identify with being Caucasian, blue eyes, and a blonde, but they're physically black. But guess what? This country allows you to do that. No one wants to be themselves. Everyone wants to be something outside of themselves that they see. In fact, I don't even think most people like themselves, actually. Because no one actually has experienced themselves. No one told you how. No one told you where you are. No one told you who you are. You're supposed to answer those questions for yourself. It sucks because our society, teaches us to go outside of the self, again, for things that we do not need. My fourth point, the world needs you to be you. The world needs Nipsey Hussle to be Nipsey Hussle. The world needs Nasir Jones to be Nasir Jones. The world needs Osama to be Osama. Because there's nothing like you out there. There's nothing like you out there. Stop being a factory cloning person. Dude, you are literally just being a clone. Most people are not even real people. It's unfortunate. It's sad when I see it on the street. Like, it's okay if you're growing up and you're 10 years old and you're just watching TV, looking at hip hop videos, and you want to be like those guys. I get it. I was there too, man. In fact, I rap sometimes just for fun. But anyway, that's off the topic. Main thing is, you growing up always, remember, the culture will always try to take you outside of yourself. There's a reason for that, because they are afraid of you. They're afraid of the power that is innate in you. You have a treasure hidden in earthen vessels. There's a treasure hidden in earthen vessels that people are not aware of. And this is the Christos. This is the power within. This is the kingdom within. Right? Now think about it. Think about this. What happens when a cell stops being a cell in a human organism? What happens, brothers and sisters? You create cancer. The cell stops doing its main function and you create a cancer. And the cell goes on the rampage, does whatever it's want. Because it's not on its purpose. It's not on its original godly design. So it decided to go rogue. So it causes destruction. Just like you right now, you have decided to abandon yourself. You have decided not to be yourself any longer. So now you are actually causing more destruction than you are causing good. The innate attribute and characteristics within you are far more powerful than any Migos album, than any Barack Obama, than any Donald Trump, than any freaking school teacher, God, or whatever. Because believe it or not, you are a God. And your Bible says that too. It says that, do you not know that ye are gods? You are just a God in training. That's all it is. You just have to master the mental realm. That's your test. Can you master yourself? Or are you going to get mastered by somebody else? Oh, no, it's okay. No, I know. For the black people, I know, man. You're still suffering from the psychological effects of Willie Lynch. I know. It's not your fault, bro. It's not your fault, man. It's the cat next door. It's the neighbor next door. It's the president you have elected. It's the prime minister you have elected. It's the watch you have bought. You didn't buy the right watch, man. That's why you're not being yourself, bro. That's why you're not happy. Come on, preacher. It's not you. I hope you detected that sarcasm in my voice, because there was a lot of it. There was seriously a lot of sarcasm right there. Anyway, I do want to end this video with some verses from the Quran and the Bible. The Bible says, I have not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Now, why are 99% of Negroes walking out there with a spirit of fear? Why are we taking actions because we're afraid? Everything you have done till today, you've done it because you were afraid of something. I guarantee you went to school because you're afraid. Everything you do because you're afraid. 99%, including myself. I do things because I'm afraid. I used to do that. But I'm choosing to live within my spirit and my purpose. And I'm abandoning this freaking flesh. And abandoning this freaking worldly world. I'm living on my purpose every single day. Because I'm not wasting my time like that. And the Quran says, Surah 18:35. And he entered his garden while he was unjust to himself, he said, I do not think that this will perish, ever. He entered his garden. Who entered? The devil. He entered his garden when he was just being unjust to himself. Why are you treating yourself unjustly? You are worthy. You are valuable. You are beyond. We're far more worthy than any freaking gold bar out there as a human being, bro. You are a scarce resource. That's what you are. Love yourself, man. Don't treat yourself unjustly. You are valuable and you are worthy. I believe you are. I hope you believe yourself too. The second surah says, Surah 13:11. Surely Allah does not change the conditions in which a people are in until they change that which is in themselves. Now, I don't care if you believe in the Quran or not, boo-boo. That's not the point. The point is you will not change the conditions in the external world unless you change the conditions in the internal environment. Because it's what's going on in the internal environment that's actually causing the external environment to cause. This entire reality right now, this fear-based reality, is just a projection of what's going on the inside. It's a projection of how we're feeling internally. That is essentially what's going on. We have, and I'm not against any militant, racist group. At the end of the day, they're just trying to protect their people. KKK, all these guys. They're just trying to protect their people. They're doing it wrong, but hey, I get you. I see you. I understand you. So again, you have to be yourself. Because remember, I don't care if you believe in Allah or not, but your conditions will not be changed outside of you, change conditions inside of you. Because here's what's happening. What's happening is that your reticular activating system, which is innate within you, is causing you to see that which you believe from the inside. So if you believe all black people are shooters, robbers, killers, and stealers, guess what? You have programmed your reticular activating system to look for that. That's all it's doing. Whatever you convince yourself of, you will look for. Do this simple exercise right now. Look around you in the environment for every color that is red, or whatever color you want. You will notice more colors because you have not been looking for it before. So what that tells me is, if you look for it, you will find it. But this is a long reprogramming process. If this is an internal subconscious programming from childhood, which I actually had to deal with because after you're 18, you realize your programming is whack and you got to reprogram yourself. But anyway, it's time for another time. Let's get to the third one and the final surah. And this is probably my favorite one. Every soul will experience death, and then you will be given your recompense in full on the day of resurrection. Therefore, whoever is pulled back from hell and entered into paradise is the victorious one. And what is the life of this world except a deceptive environment? The world will try to deceive you. The world will try to tell you You're this, this, and this, and this, and that. But guess what? You have to listen to God. You listen to God is not outside of you. God is within you. He is operating as you, and He's operating through you. And actually, by not being yourself, you're actually disrespecting God. You're giving God literally the middle finger. No, I don't care if you believe in God or no, boo. That's not what this is about. This is about you being you and being on your purpose and actually doing something that's actually bringing benefit and value into people's life every single day. If not, to bring some value to yourself and love yourself at least. So brothers and sisters, I have the service that I'm offering as well. I'm offering a life optimization report for $99.99. And what this report essentially is going to reveal, illuminate, explain, and simplify to you is you to you. How I'm going to do this, I have a system in place that can produce an 800 personality report. That is a different product. This product will be at least 40, 50 pages. I'll be charging for it $99.99. This is a report that shows you to you in detail. This is like you to you. Now, this is just the first of many products that I'm going to be coming up with. So just make sure you watch out. Make sure that you're going to be watching my videos. But again, this product is going to reveal you to you. So if you're interested in this, if this is something that you want to look into, this is something that you want to buy, this is something you want to purchase, buy this product. Email me right now, brothers and sisters. Email me. Email me at jayce.elamin@gmail.com. I will state it in the description as well. So you guys have the email there. You need this more than I do. You need to be you. I need you to be you so we can go freaking change the world right now, brothers and sisters. I need you to be yourself. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time, brothers and sisters.